Darcy, what do you think of this dress?
Well, that depends. Are you becoming a librarian on an army base?
It's for my cousin's wedding.
Oh. Well, then, we can take the...
My mom got it for me. She borrowed it from her sister.
Yeah, again, the thing...
Do either of you guys recognize that buffalo?
Nope.
Not familiar to me.
Looks like I've got some phone calls to make.
This girl Darcy loves to have fun. She was feeling fine and having a good time, hanging out on the scene, mom on a big screen. But she moved her way, she's stacking hay. The nearest town is 12 hours away. Cows are mooing and many roosters crowing. It's not the same, it's not a game. She said goodbye to glamour and fame. She used to love to hang out and go dancing, go to parties and make important plans. And now she's gotta go clean out the stables. Darcy's wild life is about to turn the tables. Hey girl, you having fun? Yeah. Say goodbye to life on the run. Welcome to normal child life. What you see is what you get in Darcy's wild life.
Back on Discovery Kids on NBC.
This is so way cool of you, Darcy. How do you know so much about fashion?
I think I was just born with it. The way that Mozart guy was born just knowing music, and that Einstein guy was born just knowing the way the universe works. Luckily, I got something useful.
I was born with a birthmark shaped like a banjo.
Good for you.
Hello, all. What happened? Did your closet throw up?
Just brainstorming an outfit.
Would you like to take a break? A stray buffalo wandered into town.
Oh, right. We met.
Kevin's arranging for someone in Montana with a private herd to take it, but until they can come, it's staying with us.
Actually, it's really called a bison.
It's the American animal. Buffaloes are from Asia and Africa.
They are? So it's not buffalo mozzarella, it's really bison mozzarella?
And we eat spicy bison wings.
And I guess my uncle got a ticket for showing up for jury duty without a shirt in Bison, New York?
So that would mean that...
You know what? Let's just call it a buffalo. Oh, well, I'm glad that's sorted. Darcy, would you like to help it get settled into its corral?
Mom, I'm right in the middle of coordinating colors, and we haven't even talked about accessories.
You haven't? Oh, no. Oh, dear. Well, that's all right. Lindsay and I can handle things.
Great. So you two have a good time, and if the buffalo needs an outfit, I'm here.
Right.
So what do you think about something with a bare left shoulder?
Can't. That's where my banjo is.
Drink lots of water. It's very good for your complexion. Keeps the wrinkles away. You, my dear, are looking quite youthful.
You're really comfortable with him. A lot of people would be nervous around a hairy, unpredictable animal that weighs a ton.
Well, I've had experience. Just add cheap cologne and coffee breath to that description. You've got my old agent. Besides, when I was a girl, I used to spend summers at my grandparents' home in the Lake Districts of England.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yes. Apart from the overcooked vegetables and steamed meat, a large part of me wishes I never left. I'm really just a country girl at heart.
Me too. I mean, it seems like I'm the only girl in this town who doesn't want to just hang out at the movies and talk about boys.
Yeah. Well, boys.
Hey, Mom.
Hello, sweetie. Are you finished with Kathy's dress extravaganza?
Uh-huh. We're going a sort of a Donatella Versace, Vera Wang, Laura Ashley, Retro Manhattan meets Tokyo Punk meets Grunge Chic with some lounge rockabilly / private school / slash from Guns N' Roses. And a matching handbag.
Isn't Kathy afraid somebody else will be wearing the same thing?
Not a problem. The jacket's reversible. Wow, he's got a big head.
He's big. A full-grown bison is the biggest animal native to North America.
That's a good one for Jeopardy. So is dinner gonna be ready soon, Mom? I'm starved.
Oh, well, Lindsay and I have to head back into town to get some more supplies for Arthur here. Oh dear, let me think. There are some frozen fish sticks in the freezer and some squash. Yum!
Well, what about you guys?
We'll just grab a sandwich in town.
So, what's the biggest animal over in England?
Oh, that's easy. Soccer fans.
Hey, my people. It's my second frozen meal in a row. Here's a little tip about frozen pizza. If you don't cook them enough, they're more like a pizza-sicle.
Hey, Darcy. I need to find a smart animal.
Try fish. They live in schools.
Okay. Have you ever thought about going into comedy?
No.
Good call. Anyway, I need to find the smartest animal on the farm. Local TV news is having a contest. Smartest animal gets famous. And so do I.
Well, we have a buffalo that might have a big brain. His head's the size of a jet ski.
Thank you, you've been very helpful.
Really?
No. I've got some food in the box. So, I showed him if he presses on the lever on the box, it opens, and he gets some food. Okay? Let's see how he does. Well, if he gets into college, it's gonna be on a football scholarship. Okay, Gus. I've seen horses on TV who can count by stomping. So, if I have 2 apples in this hand and I add 1 apple, how many apples do I have? Come on, Gus. No, it's not 2, it's not 4, it's... Gus, you're killing me here.
Ta-da! Beautiful! Very J-Lo, without the many husbands. I still think it's too bad we couldn't have gone with my first design.
Oh, me too. But my mom noticed that I couldn't walk or sit down in it or breathe. And that I kept passing out.
Bizarre, loud snorting. And rubbing up against a tree to scratch. What a spectacle.
Well, I guess. More about the buffalo?
Oh, no, I was telling him about my science teacher, Mrs. Finneyfrock. We were just telling each other about weird teachers we've had. You look gorgeous.
I never heard about Mrs. Finneyfrock. Oh, you should get her to tell you sometime. Your mom is hilarious. Yeah, I seem to remember that, vaguely. So, where have you two been all day?
Well, we went to buy some fresh apples and grapes for the buffalo.
Great. I'm eating frozen fish sticks. The buffalo gets Waldorf salad.
Well, we thought that Arthur would like some fruit for a change, but he appears to prefer his grass.
So we ate the apples and grapes ourselves.
And now we're going to change Arthur's water, find his vitamins, and this evening we're going over to the Grange Society to pick up some literature about buffaloes.
But tonight's Wednesday. We always make enchiladas together.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. It just flew right out of my head. We'll do it next week.
Okay, fine. I'm sure you've got something frozen I can suck on.
Here's vitamins.
Oh, well, what are we waiting for? Now, tell me more about your literature.
He'd fall asleep reading poetry and he'd be like... See what I mean? They're like Mary-Kate and Ashley.
They're just hanging out because they're taking care of this buffalo. When it leaves, things will go back to normal.
Well, I'm getting real tired of frozen food, so I sure hope you're right.
Oh, I almost never am. But maybe this could be like a first.
She doesn't look smart.
You can't judge brain power by looks. I mean, look at me. I don't look stupid.
What are those things crawling all over your shirt?
Oh, baby chinchillas. They're orphans, so I'm raising them. But I'm getting kind of worried, though, because I can't get them to drink any milk.
That's easy. Just do what my dad does to get me to drink milk. Put strawberry syrup in it.
You know, chinchillas are really cool little guys. They come from way up in the Andes Mountains. Their name even comes from...
Okay, Eli. Save it. I got a pig here to train. Come on, Bev. Wave. And twirl. Good, Bev. And fetch it, Bev. And achoo. And bring it back. Awesome, Bev. You are not only gonna get me on the news, you are gonna get me my own TV series. Jack's World.
Hey, Mom. guess what? I know you forgot enchilada night last night, so I stopped at Stubby's Diner and I got some. Don't worry, I made him wash his hands and he swears he used real soap. So tonight's enchilada night, just you and me.
Oh, man.
Okay, just you, me, and Eli.
Hey, Darcy. Your mom and Lindsay went to the movies. Me and the chinchillas could definitely go for some enchiladas.
Kathy's wrong, everybody. Lindsay's not just hanging out with my mom because of the buffalo. She's stealing my mom away. So Lindsay and my mom are spending all their time together, and Eli has his hands full with chinchillas, literally, and Kathy's out of town at a wedding. So I figured you and I could hang out. If you don't want her, just say no. Great, so what do you want to do? Jet skiing, parasailing. Boy, I hope you're alive. At least your mouse is alive.
Ah, Darcy, talking to old Pete.
Is that his name?
It's a mouse's name. Nobody knows his name. I used to once. No, maybe not.
I like the name Leonardo.
Fair enough. I have a quick house call to make. Have you seen my doctor bag?
Right over there.
Oh, if it was a snake, it would have bit me. Now, where'd my car keys go?
On the cash register.
Oh, if they were a snake, they would have bit me. And I left my wallet in the drawer.
What's in there?
A snake. And it bit me. I forgot I left Tommy Gorman's garter snake in here until he comes to pick it up. He likes it in there because it's warm and dark. The snake, not Tommy.
Are you okay?
Oh, sure. Luckily, garter snakes aren't venomous. And they eat slugs. Come to think of it, so does Tommy Gorman. Anyway, you want to go with me? One of the Brennan brothers' cows got loose. Then she got her head stuck in the clown's head down at the miniature golf course. It's pretty routine. But if you come and lend me a hand, I'll buy you lunch.
Yeah, sure. I'll come hang with you.
Great.
She gonna be okay, Doc?
It's your fault. You left her pen open.
Well, it's your fault. You left the front gate open.
Don't make me chase you.
Couldn't catch me if you did.
Can you get her out? Is there some sort of special medical tool for this kind of thing?
As a matter of fact, there is.
Dishwashing liquid?
Yep. Her head'll just slip right out of there. See? And she'll smell lemony fresh, which she could certainly use.
Just about done, guys. When you have a house, you'll have to start eating. So then you'll grow up big and strong. Well, small and strong.
Well, the pig laid an egg.
What? I mean, she's a pig.
Figure of speech. I mean, she choked. Froze up.
So what happened?
I got her in front of the camera, and she couldn't do any of her tricks. She sat there and looked at me. She may be one smart pig, but she's got a mean case of stage fright.
So you're not gonna be on TV?
Susie Latrobe has a parrot that talks like Homer Simpson. I got a pig that sits there. You do the math.
Okay, boys. Just one last touch. Oh, man.
These are seriously good onion rings. You want one?
They're toxic, you know. To cows and horses and dogs. An oxidant in the onion called N-propyl disulfide causes anemia, which can lead to death. But for people, it's just good eating.
So I guess you learn a lot of stuff in veterinary school. Is it like college? Do you go away to vet school?
I did, all the way to Moscow.
I've been to Russia too. Didn't you love the antique carriage museum?
No, I went to Moscow, Idaho. But I liked the tractor museum.
Oh, Well, when I was in Russia, they had the best caviar I've ever tasted. What's your favorite, beluga or sevruga?
Ah, the old sturgeon ovum soaked in brine, eh? Yep, I only had it once. Must have been allergic to it. Couldn't stop throwing up. The toast points that came on shot out my nose like a couple of Scud missiles.
You know, that guy at the check-in counter was really staring at you. He was pretty cute. His face will clear up. Oh, hey, guys. What are you doing here?
Soaping up a cow?
Oh, well, we just had the most enchanting game of putt-putt golf.
Well, we've had a great afternoon, too. We decided to take a drive, you know, for the heck of it, and to stop up anywhere that seemed crazy and fascinating.
We stopped for gas.
And corn nuts. We've been swapping travel stories. We both love to travel. And we've been comparing our favorite foods.
Apparently most of what Darcy eats would have me glued to a toilet for the better part of a week.
Well, it seems like we've all had fun today.
Well, I'm glad you and my mom did. So keep it up. Keep having a great time, because as long as you're having fun, I guess it's all that matters.
Well, I had a nice time. Hey, dibs on your onion rings. We're good.
You know, just because you don't have a mama doesn't mean that the world has to end.
Eli? What are you doing?
Well, I was filling Bev's water bowl, and the little guys just crawled up to her and started filling their tank.
That can happen?
Bev had a litter of piglets just a little while ago, so she still has milk.
And she's just letting them drink?
I guess she sensed that they needed her. I told Jack she was smart.
I didn't know that animals adopted different animals. That's kind of amazing.
Yup. I guess nature's pretty good at knowing when someone needs a mother.
He seems to eat a lot.
He's a bison. It's his job.
You should have seen when my mom used to eat when my dad would leave town. She'd get all sad, just eat, eat, eat. Once, she ate 2 pizzas, a dozen donuts, and a Greek olive.
What?
I guess I never told you about my dad. He's a rock drummer, and he's always on tour. It's the reason he and my mom ended up splitting up.
Uh-huh.
I hardly ever saw my dad when I was a kid. When I was 4, he was supposed to take me trick-or-treating, but the tour ran long, so he couldn't. My mom was afraid I'd be disappointed, so she hired our gardener to walk around with us. At the end of the night, his Darth Vader mask fell off. It was Mr. Bosnachian. Kind of freaked me out. True story.
No, you couldn't make that up. Why are you telling this to me?
Oh, yeah. I miss my dad. I bet you miss your mom.
Yeah, I do.
Did your parents get divorced?
I don't really like to talk about it.
Okay, that's cool.
My mom died when I was little.
Oh. I'm sorry.
It's okay. My dad tells me about her. I have a picture.
You look like her. I guess I'm pretty lucky I still got my mom.
Yeah, you are.
Mom, if you ever feel like you miss having your mom, you can borrow mine whenever you need to.
Really? Thanks. I kind of thought you were mad at me about that.
I was, but my gosh, if a pig can feed a chinchilla, the least I can do is share my mom.
I don't always know exactly what you're talking about.
Me either. Makes life very interesting.
Oh, Darcy, here you are. I've just brought Arthur a little wheatgrass for a treat.
Oh. Chow down, Arthur.
And I've made a special treat for us. Enchiladas.
Enchilada Wednesday on a Saturday? Mom, shaking things up. I like it. Lindsay. You want to stick around for enchiladas?
Sure.
Great. Oh, just don't tell your dad. I'm afraid I'll have a story about enchiladas that'll make me never want to eat them again.
Oh, trust me, he does.
Wildlife is back on Discovery Kids on NBC. Why is Lily Lily? Hey, Mom.
Gosh, Nikki. Hello, sweetie. Are you finished with Kathy's Justice Extract? Thank you.
Why is it agitating?
Sorry, where did I go from?
Wow, he's got a big...
Next time on Endurance Hawaii on Discovery Kids on NBC, Yellow Team's been able to overcome the Samadhi and return from the Temple of Fate. But can they hang with the big boys when it comes to a test of strength?
Bree, hold on, girl.
No, I'm trying to hold on.
Next time on Endurance Hawaii on Discovery Kids on NBC.